guys, Jane Galena here, also known as Airplane Jane. If you are new to my channel, please like and subscribe and turn on those notifications so you guys can go ahead and get cool videos like this. Today I'm going to be talking about brokers in the US, the UK, and Canada. Many times people say, hey Jane, I'm from this country and I want to learn to trade. What are the best brokers that are out there? So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so we do have the stockbrokers for the US, UK, and Canada. If you guys are also new to following me, then you will see there, you guys can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, you're already here, and LinkedIn, Facebook, as well as my website, TickerTacker, and you guys are always accessible to me via email. So if you guys have questions, just shoot me an email and I will be doing my best to get back to you as quickly as possible. When you want to learn to trade more than just these videos on YouTube, come on over and join me in the training pit. A great place for new beginners or also older traders that have been trading in the past but want to learn and reset their trading around the dark pool. It's a great place, a great community, and I would love to see you in the training pit. A little legal disclaimer, this presentation and all of my presentations here on YouTube are for educational purposes. You should never start trading without assessing the risk at hand. There are varying degrees of risk in trading all securities instruments, and no past performance is indicative of future performance. So let's get into the brokers, right? What is really important when you are choosing your broker? You're going to want to see what are the hours that you are able to trade. When you get in pre-market, or if you don't even want to trade pre-market, but maybe you want to exit your position pre-market when you see it's going your way, well, you want to know the hours that you can trade. Pre-market, post-market, and normal market hours. That's very important. You want to know how their charting is, but even more important, you want to see if you get any sort of level 2 or ECN books or the fees that are associated with the brokerage account. What fees are there? Are there commission fees? In the US now, most brokers are not charging fees. So that is something that is important to look at. Maybe they have a fee for a certain option or futures contract. So check it out and see if you like to short the low float stocks. What are their locate fees like? Those are just a couple really important things to look at with your broker. Familiarize yourself with them, check out all your different options, and let's go ahead and get into the US ones. I will tell you guys, I do have the slides of the different brokers for the US, the UK, Canada, and then I'll go ahead and I'll bring you to the websites. So we'll do the websites at the end of the slideshow. So some of the top brokers for the US are going to be TD Ameritrade, which has recently gone into a partnership to merge with Charles Schwab. So I'm not sure whether they will be sticking with the Thinkorswim platform or the Charles Schwab platform. And you can also paper trade with Thinkorswim and Charles Schwab as well. There's also Interactive Brokers that does have paper trading with them as well. And NinjaTrader also has paper trading. That's another great one. Tastyworks is primarily set up as an options platform. It was developed by Tom Sosnoff, who wrote and developed Thinkorswim platform. So the platform there is great as well. There's also E-Trade and Fidelity and TradeStation. TradeStation also has paper trading as well. So just a couple great ones to check out, and we will be looking at their websites shortly. Some of the UK brokers, I have some people from the UK, Jane, I want to trade shares, right? I want to do share trading. In Australia and UK, they would say, hey, shares instead of stocks. So we have the Saxo Markets, DeGiro, IG, Barclays, Interactive Investor, eToro, and XB Online Trading. Those are some of the top ones that are recommended for transparency, for fees, as well as some of them have amazing platforms as well. Saxo Markets was like #1 every time I was doing research there for you guys. So definitely check them out. And some of the brokers in Canada, my personal favorite is going to be TD Direct because you are able to use that Thinkorswim platform. There's Interactive Brokers, Qtrade, CIBC Investors, Questrade, Virtual Brokers, and Scotia iTrade. And I do have a chart broken down for the Canadians. You can see at Questrade annual fees, $0, free ETF transactions, and then the different trading fees. Because Canada is not a free trading system as of yet, it's good to know if there are annual fees associated to it. Can you trade those ETFs? And what are your transfer fees? Do you have to pay a transfer fee when you bring money in or out? So good things to note when you are looking at those brokers. All right, let's go ahead and get into the websites. So we do have TD Ameritrade here for the States, so just tdameritrade.com. And then you're going to go ahead and click right down at the bottom. You can open up a new account right down at the bottom or upper right up there where it says open new account. We also have Charles Schwab, just schwab.com. And in the upper right, again, open an account right there. You can also search and see what you'd like to do down here. Hey, I want to move money. I want to contact Schwab. I want to find people. Interactive Brokers has a free trial where you can test it out right here. And again, open an account. Super easy to get there. If you have any questions, their support is very good. They're amazing with customer service. NinjaTrader as well has a very nice platform. They do have paper trading right here. They go ahead and give you their fees for what they do charge. You can see that it does have a free platform with all brokerage accounts, no platform fees. So it is important to see what fees are involved when you do get into a broker. Here is the open account for NinjaTrader, and you can try the new free charting here. Just put in your email address. All right, so Tastyworks again is more about options. And again, you can open it up. I wish that they had this in Canada. Unfortunately, they do not. So really hoping that they come into Canada, but with the FAFTA laws, it's difficult. E-Trade as well, very simple, just usetrade.com, and you can open up an account right here. We also have Fidelity, so just fidelity.com, right there, open up an account, and they have some amazing tools here, and that you can do block trade scanning on this, as well as on Charles Schwab. I forgot to mention that on Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab has the block trades, which is really big for me in trading the dark pool. Also have TradeStation. There's some great guys over at TradeStation, and you can check it out right here, open an account, and all the different products that they offer: stocks, ETFs, IPOs, options, futures, cryptos, mutual funds, and bonds. So it's a very nice platform there. All right, let's go and continue on to the UK brokers. Again, Saxo Bank, when I was doing the research for you guys, had the best overall, and they give you lots of different options. Here is the pricing overview for you. Very big to look at when you get into trading. So it looks like $3 for US stocks, which is good. Up in Canada, we are still priced higher than that. DeGiro as well, right here, open an account, and there's your fees right there for looking at what fees you would be paying in moving forward. So you can see you can trade different, and they actually give you a breakdown of different brokers as well. So you can see the different brokers and the different costs associated to them. We also have IG Trading, which is IG.com, and it's going to be CFD, primarily a CFD provider, and you can do paper trading right there with them as well. And you can also create a live account, and they have a teaching academy. We also have Barclays, which was noted as being the best one for beginners in the UK. So check this out if you are a beginner, and you can also learn more with them right here, and you can see why you should start with them, all that good stuff. And if you ever have any questions, it's great to reach out. These guys, you can learn a lot about a broker when you're first beginning with them, or even in choosing them, if you shoot them an email and see how long it's going to take for them to respond. If they do not respond immediately, would you want to be with that broker handling your money if they're not going to respond back to you immediately? I personally would not. Interactive Investor. So here you have your different services. Join us right there to open up a new account, and you can look at their different services, trading accounts, ISAs, their charges. Again, check out the charges, create a little spreadsheet for yourself and see what interests you. Now, eToro, I did try to pull it up for you guys, but you guys can see it's not available in my country. So I can't give it all to you, but they have trading, they have the education, investing, top markets, and eToro is available in the UK. I wanted to show you with XTB. XTB is awesome. They have lots of different ones. It did originally open up in French for me. Here's the create account, very easy, and over 1,500 global markets. And that's why this is really cool, that even if you're not in the UK or you might be somewhere else in the world, look at all the different countries that they do represent. Interactive Brokers as well represents lots of different countries around the world, as well as virtual brokers. So check those out. And let's go on to the Canadian ones, right? So Canadian, we have td.com/ca. to get to the direct investing. You see right up here, direct investing. Honestly, if you Google TD direct investing, it'll bring you right here, and you can go right to open an account, right? Now this one, here's your pricing, so you can check it out as well, but I also have that spreadsheet that's incorporated in that slideshow that I showed you guys. So you can see, all right, $9.99, it's still crazy expensive up in Canada for trading, which is no fun. That's why my number one, TD for the platform, but Interactive Brokers right here for their pricing schedule. So if you go to their commissions, it's going to be interactivebrokers.ca, and you're going to go to your commissions, and you'll see that it is much less expensive to trade with Interactive Brokers. They do trade all of the markets around the world, and you can see it could get as low as 3 cents, right? If you were trading a large amount. So check out Interactive Brokers if you have that ability. Qtrade, new to me as a Canadian, but have been around for 15 years. So check them out as well. Here's their pricing structure if you want to check it out. $8.75 for a regular investor, but if you do 150 plus more trades a quarter, it drops down $2 and no, looks like $1.80 per trade if you do more than 150 trades per quarter. So if you're a day trader, you'd probably apply for that Investor Plus. We also have CIBC, that's $6.95 right there. Real easy, open up an account. Questrade, I actually started my trading journey with Questrade, so let's see what their pricing is like now. Supposedly they have low pricing, but with they're down to 1 cent a share, but minimum $4.95, max $9.95. So you could check out Questrade for that. I remember that they had a lot of a la carte extras that you had to pay for. So if you wanted that level 2, it was an extra fee. And if you wanted this, it was an extra fee. So check out Questrade. That's just my personal experience. It doesn't mean that they haven't changed or revamped their product in the past 5 years, which they really could have. There's also virtual brokers here for Canada. And let's look at their commission structures as well, because that's so important when you are looking. Again, minimum $1.99, max $7.99. ETFs to buy, you can buy them for free, but to sell them, it's $1.99 a trade. And then option, $7.99 a contract, or $7.99 a trade, $1.25 a contract. So that is interesting to look at when you are trading in Canada, because you want to look at the overall fee structure. You have to build that into your profits, right? That's going to be an expense of being a day trader. Scotia iTrade as well was highly recommended. And we can look at our fees here. Oh, you have to download it. Maybe we can open it up here. So $4.99 for stocks, and then if you have options, $4.99 plus $1.25. So after you've done your paper trading, you figure out really what you're going to be trading, how many shares, are you going to be trading those small cap stocks that you're going to have a large number of shares, or are you going to be trading options? Check it out, figure out what the costs are getting into it. Look at your trading as a business. You want to go ahead and assess the costs of getting into it as well, so that you're going to be as profitable as possible. All right, guys, I hope you liked my video on US, Canadian, and UK brokers for you guys. If you guys ever have any other questions, shoot them over to me at jane@cjanetrade.com, and I will shoot a video for you answering all of your questions. If you guys are already trading, Carpe Profit, seize those profits one trade at a time. Have a great one.